still fucking terrible. At least Baker Mayfield went an 0-16 team to like 7-8-1 or whatever the fuck they were. I might mute you guys if it's on the broadcast.
Yeah. You gonna talk, or is he gonna just watch? I wonder who my one viewer is. I must be a popular guy with the kids. Just like yeah, no, I'm not going there. Never mind.
Let's go, Perry. Pick your fucking team. Let's fucking go.
Jesus, dude, I only had one good uniform, to be honest. Okay, but what if you're doing good and you look bad? What happens then?
Oh my god. Alright, I'm muting you, cuck. Someone will watch this. Fuck off,
Fuck off.
Brandon.
I'll see you in the NFC Championship game. Just kidding, I'm definitely not making the playoffs, dude. My fucking schedule is ass. I mean, you might win this one. I'd say it's a 50-50, because I've been playing nothing but Call of Duty. Yo, my offense fucking blows.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52.
Let's go, boys.
The wondrous US
Hashtag Skull.
In Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago. This crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Is your voice shared? Here, I'll pause it. I was gonna ask if your voice was shared in the broadcast. I'll go check my... That's why he can't hear you then. Oh, okay. Well... How's... Cody's gonna get confused as fuck then.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught at the 20.
Oh, I got you. You're just throwing it deep. I got you.
Inside the Minnesota 10. Garoppolo able to find Goodwin for a big one. 66 yards. 49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They're looking at a first and goal from about the 9. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Darren Lee. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. It's a solid pickup, 8 yards, but work still to do now on 3rd and goal.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a gain of 5, but they're still left with a long 4th and goal.
Now, 4th down, we know the difficulty factor goes way up, and we know it would be a disappointment for them to just kick a field goal here after driving all the way down the field. But I also know one other thing. It'd be a bigger disappointment.
Yo, I'm not taking a chance at it.
So a nice opening drive on the road. You get the 3 points.
Yeah, I respect you too for taking that 3.
Hurt them later not getting into the end zone.
Well, the good
High ball.
is, still first quarter, and they did come out of it with.
Is that Latavius Murray? What the fuck is he doing back there?
And say, hey, if we set the pace in this one, I think that's how they'll go about it.
What's that? It shouldn't be that big of an issue for you.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
He says the stupidest shit when he, like, does stuff, dude.
And it's a welcome back to health for last year's #1 pick. This is Dalvin Cook. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good game before he's taken down. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Again, this is Cook. He's still on his feet and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
I remember the first time I saw Dalvin Cook play in college. I was watching him on TV, called a scouting friend of mine and said, who is this guy? He's special. And he said, dude, you're watching a home run hitter on the field.
Yeah, he was special in Tallahassee. Left Florida State their all-time leader in rushing yards and touchdowns. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20 from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Gun! Yellow, yellow, yellow! Through!
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the 1st.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
We're going, let's go!
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Play action now. Cousins. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Handoff comes to Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's fielded in the end zone. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line. The 49ers heading out, and if you listen real closely, you can hear it. The buzz right now that is around this 49er team. And look, they finished last year strong. Big reason why, Jimmy Garoppolo. So a lot of hope coming into 2018.
And I think you nailed everything that you're really talking about with this team, starting with Jimmy Garoppolo. But I think underneath it, back to the start of last season, brand new head coach in Kyle Shanahan, brand new general manager, and a brand new direction, and they stayed the course despite starting the season with a long losing streak. Many people wondered if they would win a game, but they didn't panic, didn't rush out and get a lot of veterans for short-term help. Just said, this is our team, this is our structure, let's go for it. And they kept doing that and finished the season with a 5-game winning streak led by, as you mentioned, Jimmy Garoppolo, and a lot of hope and optimism for the future.
On play action, now Garoppolo. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football, and they've got it here with a first down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Hey, buddy.
They're making it
How's it
look
going?
easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Looking to throw, Garoppolo throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be
What's
brought
up?
down
I
inside
can't really
the
hear
20
you.
at the 19. Call it a gain of 5.
I'm just in the
And
middle
they'll bring
of
up a second
Madden
down.
or whatever. Yeah, playing my boy.
They run with Breida, and he's going to lose yardage and be
That's my
backed
boy
up to
Lee.
the 25. It goes as a loss of 6, and now third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
That's gonna work today, right?
I don't know, actually. I thought he said he was off the next couple of days, to be honest.
13.
Yeah, I don't know.
Here's Garoppolo to throw.
Count
Looking for the
because
end
other
zone.
count,
And a
I'm
shot
not like
taken on
vegan.
third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This offense trots back out there now, and as they do, Charles, one thing to point out that we saw a second ago are some of the new rules in the NFL this year regarding kickoffs.
Yeah, nowadays, the kickoff team, no more
This
running
new outfit that
starts.
they got
Remember
for
that when
Wraith,
you got to
Apex.
circle a guy around and
Oh,
here
yeah?
he goes. No more.
Yeah,
You have to
they have a
start,
new one now.
you know,
Apparently,
close
it's
to the ball.
because
And when it's
every
kicked, then you get
character,
to take off
like
with those. You can't
eventually,
build up your
it's like,
speed
you know how they
that
have like
way.
a shop.
Also, when you're returning
Mhm.
it, remember those
Everything,
wedges that we used to
basically,
say where guys
you know,
are forming
have you ever seen
together,
like the
2 or 3
exclusive part,
guys?
like how it's
No
like
more
featured
of
in an
those. So it'd
exclusive?
be a lot more
The right of it?
man-on-man,
I
one-on-one
haven't
blocking.
personally. I haven't played it
And
much,
also they
but
have rules
I
about
can
where
get
people have to
behind the
be when the
concept, you know.
ball's kicked, where they have to be when the
Yeah,
ball's
so
caught.
basically,
So to me,
the
it's much
exclusive
more like
part,
a
you can
punt
only get
return
that stuff
than
if you
it
get
is
the
an
stuff
actual
before it,
kickoff return.
which costs
So I'm
actual
eager to
money,
see if teams now
which I
take their
mean,
punt returners,
or
those
you can just
nifty
get it
guys
from
who make people
Apex
miss in the
Pack.
open
You
field,
can get that
and
from
make them
other
the kickoff returners as
So,
well.
I mean,
Because I think you can still get
my
big
luck
plays in this
just
area
with stuff
if you have the right people
in
back
general,
there.
And he slips up
I mean,
past the
personally, I wouldn't
45
put this
before being
outfit up
tackled.
for 20
That
bucks.
good for 19
Like,
and a
I
first
would not do
down.
that. I don't
Something to
understand why
watch here in
they
week
would
1
even
of the
do that,
season,
but
tackling. Because you and I
people
both
would
know
still
that in
buy
the
it if they don't
preseason,
have it.
a lot of these guys don't play
I
a
don't know,
whole lot.
weird.
Plus
Because,
the
I mean,
intensity and the
they
speed
have
really
that outfit,
ratchets
and
up
then it
on
equals to a
opening
new
week.
one.
Now a play fake
But in
here
order
on
to get
first
that
down.
outfit, you have to get the previous one. So
And he can't
I find it a little bit
go with
dumb,
it, and he goes down.
but
That's something this coaching
at the
staff
same
told us
time,
they
it's
want to
like,
see a lot more of
why
this
spend
season.
20
I
bucks?
imagine the
I mean,
entire
it's either
time
you
in
spend
the
20 bucks
offseason
or you
when
just
these guys
randomly
were
get the
taking
first
breaks from
outfit out of the
watching
Apex
film, when
pack.
they
That
were
way you can
out
get the other
running
one
and doing
for
all
free.
the other things, all they were thinking about is how
It's
do we
sort of like a
create more
variation of it.
sacks. They loved what they just saw there.
Because they were near the bottom of the league in 2017.
What's my next
On second down, Cook. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now he's flushed out left. Now he's going to go deep down. It's caught inside the 25. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A minute 57 to go in this first half. More from Minneapolis after this. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's able to find some room as they get him down after a good run. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Of course, last year, you think about Dalvin Cook's injury in Week 4 with a torn ACL, just hoping that he can stay healthy in 2018.
And if so, we'll see plenty of runs that will be big time in 2018. Because in 2017, he took over the starting running back job as a rookie and was off to a terrific start. In fact, if you ask people in the Minnesota Vikings organization, they were giddy at the fact that they were able to get him outside of the 1st round and plug him into the lineup. They expect him to be big time in this season.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. Cousins on the keeper, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
I had to do it before you fix the line.
On the sneak from a yard out, and the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. The
Ooh, that
kickoff
sucked.
unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those 6s on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
11.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Trying to lay one up deep. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown.
Good play.
49ers.
Good play.
Marquise Goodwin, 52 yards. And the 49ers move back within a couple of the lead.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for 2. Tie it up. Go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here rather than
right?
down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out. The Vikings heading out. We'll have to see what the Falcons do this year, but we do know that the Vikings will not be the first team to play the Super Bowl in their home stadium because they had that shot last year, Charles. Came up short in the NFC title game, but this is a club that has retooled to make another run.
Still built defense first. In the image of their head coach, Mike Zimmer. And they have all-stars at every level. Start with Linval Joseph at defensive tackle. Move back to Anthony Barr at linebacker. Xavier Rhodes at cornerback. Harrison Smith at safety. They can do it all on defense. But the signing of Kirk Cousins on offense at quarterback signals that this is a Vikings team that wants to open things up a little bit, get a little bit more explosive, and not have to play quite as many grinded-out games as they did in 2017.
On play action, Cousins lets it fly for Treadwell. It's caught inside the 25. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. It's Cousins on the sneak. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Okay, got him halfway there. You don't see the sneak all that often from the 2-yard line because you definitely don't want to see your quarterback get clobbered. But you wonder if we might see the same play again.
Now they'll run. Murray. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is third and goal.
Gun.
Cousins to throw it this time. And Rudolph has got it. The big tight end for a Viking touchdown. Kyle Rudolph in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see
just so you guys know, I don't have the comments on, so I'm after this video goes up, I can go on there and reply to you guys.
There's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Breeden. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll check in for the first time with the newest member of our Madden family, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I
Yo,
think
the
they go a
screen be
little bit
flashing
deeper
black
into
for
their
me right
playbook.
now.
They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies.
Just go for it.
Try and hit them a little bit more with some
I'll take
things
that.
they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to second and
Just
4.
get some wideouts out there.
Let's talk a little football 101 here.
Hey, Brett
because one
Marsh,
of
you
the
wanna
keys
shut
to
the fuck
advancing
up?
the ball downfield? Success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4
Yo.
and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the
I can't see your
31.
comment, B. Marsh.
The hunt. First.
Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Bring up 48.
And they'll run it here.
Oh, I missed my angle. That's probably
And he's
holding.
going to be taken down here with a penalty flag
Yep.
on the field.
Oh, illegal block in the back. Same thing.
So
Same
a
thing.
decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
All right. Why is it still 1st and 10?
Hey, we're good.
Whatever.
Black.
Come on over here, Quinn.
They go play action. Cousins. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far.
Hey, we're good.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Ready? Gun. Hey, we're good.
I like it.
Listen to me.
They'll run it here with Brown. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
Hey, Flipper.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
Man.
So it's incomplete. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his
Oh, that's
accuracy.
not the button I meant to push. Whatever, jump for it. I mean, that's exactly what I meant to do.
And he'll get into the end zone.
Shit.
Minnesota.
I low-key meant to push circle.
On Treadwell, 53 yards. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
11, 11. 20, 12, 12. 11, 11.
On third down, here's Garoppolo. And Garrett
Oh my God, he just fell down.
And he slips up past the 45
Oh,
before
God.
being tackled. First
All right,
catch of the
good
new
play.
season for him, and he picks up the first. Garoppolo's perfect record of 7 straight wins as a starter a bit in jeopardy here as the Niners have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Black 80! Black!
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Let's go, fellas. We got 4 down. Let's go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Black 80! 180! 12, 12.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. He's going to be sacked.
Damn, that shit was close.
Daniil Hunter in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
11, 11. White. Six.
Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. To the right side, caught by Saleh. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Did he just say caught by Salad? Is that guy's name Salad?
It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes.
Oh, okay. I thought he
you're
said
able to get
salad.
the receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
11.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Goodwin able to haul it in. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the 49ers get a score closer. Gold with the extra point as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Gold now out to kick it away. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Yellow.
Now it's Brown. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Vikings on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. Here it's 3rd and 3. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
12, 12. Black 80.
Garoppolo now. Airing it deep for Garcon. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
12, 12.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Another big hitter there, this one good for 18. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So the failure to convert, no doubt, really hurts. But this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help in big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they still got an opportunity.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Working out of the gun, Cousins going deep for Diggs. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that. Yeah, there was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever.
Rhino! Gun! Zebra! Gun!
Cousins. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cassius Marsh in there to make the play. It'll be a loss of 14, and it'll bring up a 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Pulled in at the 24. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. Here's Breida. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
12.
They'll look to throw. Pass incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. They try to take a shot there on second down, and that leaves them because of the incompletion. A very tricky 3rd and 10.
And with a time situation, you would expect them to try and get it all in this one play. But there's still enough time that if you can take something shorter, gain some yardage, make it a more manageable 4th down if you need to.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
6, 11.
Back to throw. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's good for a Niner 1st down. Garoppolo to Garcon.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Mike Hughes with his first pick in the league. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Now Cook. Open space inside the 10. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Switch. Black.
They'll run for it with Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
They get it to him running left. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call
GG
together,
Perry.
so
I'll see you
special.
maybe in the
Every year,
playoffs if we
week
make
one, you had
playoffs.
to fly over the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
And thank you guys all for watching. I'll get back to your guys' comments here as soon as the video goes up on YouTube, and probably it's probably some of you guys my teammates, you know, so I'll get to you guys probably separately. Head up for some BO4 later, see how everything goes, see B-Marsh, Assassin, or you know, Samuel Hater,
and they will hit the road next
Super.
week for
Go
a
see if
date with the Green Bay
of course my boy
Packers.
Dismal, see
Meanwhile,
if we
for
can
San
get that going.
Francisco, they obviously
So I'll hit you guys up with that later. Until then, thanks for watching, and Skull.
against the Detroit Lions.